welcome back to our channel. We are called the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on several things. We like to read on politics, on celebrities. We like to read on everyday things. We like to read on history, hidden history. We like to read on things that are happening in the world that's happening today. And we read for entertainment purposes, but not only, because it's educational purposes too, because we go really deep and we also research and try to bounce it off of you all to see what you think about it too. So it's for entertainment and educational purposes. And I would like to introduce my beautiful tarot sisters, Lynn and Kaila.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, and my name is Barbara. We'd like to thank you all for getting us to 200 subscribers, which is great. And this is one of our first videos that we're doing since coming back on vacation. I was on vacation in Italy, and it was extremely hot over there. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but it's not usual for Italy or Europe in general. And Kyla was on vacation in Florida. She's back and ready.
Yes.
Lynn took a break herself because Lynn has a lot to do out there where she lives, and she took kind of like a little small break, right, Lynn?
Yeah. I relaxed a little. I didn't go anywhere, but I relaxed a little.
Yeah, Lynn is always up to something.
She's always busy, man. One of the
always busy.
most busiest people that I know, and I don't know how you keep it together.
I know, right?
So in this video, we're going to be, so you all have seen a lot of people, celebrities have been passing away in the last few days. It's like, what the heck, 5 in 5 days. Okay, we have from the left all the way to the right, we have Chuck Mangione, we have Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and the wonderful Connie Francis, a singer from the 50s and 60s. And she's just ask your grandfathers, they know a lot of her songs. Now there's 3 Italian Americans here. You all know which one they are?
Connie, Hulk, and Chuck.
Yep. So Chuck Mangione, of course, with a name like Mangione, that means eat, like a big eater. Chuck Mangione with the horn in his hand.
And Chuck is my hometown of Rochester, New York.
Oh wow, how about that? Let's shout out to Rochester.
Rochester.
And then you have Connie Francis. She's originally Italian. Her parents are Italian. I don't have her name written down, but she's you could look her up. I got to meet her twice. Met her a few years ago, like in 2022, and then I saw her again last year. She was already kind of like old. That's an old picture of her. And Hulk Hogan is Italian American too. I think his last name is Bolea. Yep. And Ozzy, of course, is British. Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, you got the picture of that. Connie Van. Now that was in 2022. And that guy that's looking around her shoulder, I think that was her son or relative or somebody that was with her.
He wasn't so sure about you, was he?
No, because, she was sitting in front of me and I said, hey, Miss Connie, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, we talked about her being Italian. This was at a Tony Orlando show. A lot of people that are our age know who Tony Orlando is. He's my childhood crush. Look him up. Good looking guy when he was younger and even now. So that's Connie Francis. And then we went to go sing for her last year. She was already kind of like older and couldn't really talk. And, she was already that high age. And then I also met Malcolm Jamal Warner a long time ago, but this is way after his Cosby Show things. This is back in 2008, I believe. We were out in California at this music festival. Not music festival, it was a show where everybody had these like at the expo. And
he still looks like his character on Huxtable from there.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. And I think I told him that I look the same.
Yeah.
And he just seemed like the warmest person. And when we hugged and took this picture, I got such a good feeling from him. I mean, I was like, wow, that's really odd. A celebrity that feels like this, So we're gonna read on these celebrities. We're gonna read and see if they're really gone, because you really don't know with celebrities, right? Right, Kaila, sometimes?
Yeah, if you've been following some of our videos, there's some surprises in there. Sometimes they tell us they're gone and they're not quite, or something else is happening there. So we like to read cards on them to just get the background on it. Yeah.
Now, one thing I will correct about this post I saw from Michael Jacob. Connie Francis actually died on the 16th of July, and then
Uh-huh.
most of them all died between the 20th and the 25th. So it really
Okay.
wasn't 5 in 5 days, but it's still 5 in about a week.
Okay.
That's pretty significant, I think.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull on them to see if they're who's really here, who's really kind of faked it, because
Yeah.
that's what some of them do, and you can't blame them. And we're gonna see if they're good, if they're bad, if they're on the good side, on the bad side. But usually when you get a big name like that, usually something you had to do to get there.
Usually.
And
So
then we want,
who do we want to start
We'll
with?
see.
Do you want to start with Miss Connie since she's the oldest?
yeah, and since she's the lady, we'll start with her.
Okay. We're just going to do some 3-card pulls.
Yeah, 3 card pulls, and if you want to use your pendulum, that would be if you
I
feel
can-
like it.
yeah.
You see which one you want to use it on, or
Yep. Yep.
and
If
I'll do
we got to dive a little deeper, we'll do that. So.
yeah. Okay, so let's start with Connie Francis. Connie Francis, is she
Good or bad?
actually?
Oh, we're gonna
yeah.
start with, is she actually dead? Okay.
Yeah, is she actually gone? Do you want to do? We'll both do 3 card pulls. Is she actually gone? As we know, physically, when somebody passes away, is she actually off the earth plane as a physical live person as we are? The person that's known as Connie Francis, the singer in the public. So we're looking for yes, we're looking for major arcanas, we're looking for, yes cards.
What'd you get, Kaila?
I have Judgment card, 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups as clarifiers.
Okay. And I got a major arcana too. The first card that I got was the Emperor.
Emperor.
So major arcanas are usually a yes, like a big yes. Then I got the Knight of Cups, and I got the 3 of Pentacles. So
I think she's gone.
yeah, those would
Probably.
let me
This
know
is
that
big
she's-
energy.
Yeah, big energy. It looks like she's gone, and that was at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance card. So it looks like she's really gone. She was already really, really old, and actually when I saw her, she was already kind of the second time it kind of curled over and couldn't talk and walk and stuff. So, did you want to see if she was on a good side or the bad side, Lynn, or do you think that's necessary?
Was the original Connie Francis, was she on the good side? Yes.
All right.
Okay. So.
I guess she was just a lucky celebrity, that lucky singer that just.
Well, I think there were some. You have to have some that aren't all in the club. It seems like I think maybe more are these days.
Yeah.
But
Often they see things and have to, engage alongside it. But, the real question is, are they into the whole thing? Are they engaging in that whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm convinced that you can get famous, but you won't be in the upper echelon of those. And she
look
was
at Cat
pretty
Williams.
high, but
Look at Cat
Huh?
Williams. Look at Cat Williams. Cat Williams is a prime example. I mean, he didn't go down that road. He doesn't necessarily get offered all the big jobs, but he's doing very well. People like him.
did we ever pull on him?
Yeah, we've
See
pulled
who
on
he is?
Cat before. We haven't pulled on him in a while, but
But we pull
That's
on him
not-
to know who he is. Like he's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Connie is actually gone. She was like I said, she's really older.
Yeah.
And then we can go to who do you all want to do? You
Chuck
wanna
would
do-
be the next. Chuck would be the next oldest. He was 84, I think.
Chuck Mangione. Okay, so let's see the person that we know in the public as Chuck Mangione, the horn player, the musician. Is he actually physically gone off the earth plane as we know, as somebody passed
And
away?
I can share a story with Chuck Mangione. My brother was on his way back, I think, from visiting our father in Atlanta for the summer, and Chuck Mangione was on the plane, and he actually played his horn as the plane was landing for everybody. So that was really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That
if
is
y'all
awesome.
don't know who he is, just go on YouTube. All his music is there. He was a great jazz musician.
Yeah, that song that he did called "Feel So Good" is one of the best instrumental songs that I remember.
And
So
I
far.
think he kind of made the way for the clarinet player Kenny
Kenny Rogers?
No. Was it? No, the clarinet
Kenny
player.
G.
Kenny G. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kenny
I think
G.
he
Yeah.
kind of laid the platform for Kenny G because Kenny G was just all instrumental as well.
Yeah, he has a very good song too that I really like.
Yeah.
And I did a 3 card pull. What'd you get, Kyla, for Chuck Mangione?
I got the Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, and Five of Pentacles.
Oh,
Okay, so what would you say that would be, a yes or no?
Well, the Queen of Wands is usually a yes, but it's very
Yeah.
interesting that we have the Four of Swords, which is unknown information, and the Five of Pentacles, which is temporary setbacks. So that doesn't really spell necessarily a death. Let's see what you got, Barbara.
Well, that kind of backs up what I have because I got the Major Arcana as the first card. Did he really pass away? I have the Seven of Wands. There's some type of uniqueness about how he passed away, and that's probably why we got the Five of Pentacles there. And then I got the Nine of Cups. Maybe he just didn't feel like hanging around anymore. Because that's a wish card.
has the real Chuck Mangione crossed over? Yes. Was the real Chuck Mangione on the good side? Yes, yay, we got 2 good ones.
Good.
That
Did
we
he
crossed
want to?
over.
Did he want to? Was he tired of kind of like his life? He just wanted to go.
Tired. He was ready to go. Yes.
That's what this card says. Okay. And that's probably what this is at the bottom of the deck. The King of
King of-
Cups.
oh, yeah.
That's probably what a lot of people don't know. He was probably just like he did a lot. He gave a lot. And he was older. Just probably. That's how some people. Some people are just ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Some people are just ready. And some of the older people that I sing for at the when I go to sing for the seniors, some of them tell me, look, I don't want to hang around and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my gosh, how can they talk? But some people you can't doubt what people's path is.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, who do
Okay,
you want to do?
Ozzy will be next in age. I think Ozzy was older than Hulk. So
Okay.
we're just going by descending age.
Okay. All right, so the person that we knew in the public, the person that we know in the
Just say
public,
the real Ozzy Osbourne. Just say the real Ozzy Osbourne.
the real Ozzy Osbourne, because sometimes they switched out, so I don't know.
I don't think this Ozzy has been switched out.
Okay.
Honestly, we'll find out, I guess.
Let's say the real Ozzy Osbourne, has he actually really crossed over? We're looking for major arcanas, we're looking for yeses, we're looking for pentacles or something like that. So let's see what comes up with Ozzy.
Wow, my cards are flying all over with this one.
Wow, Ozzy.
He really wants to speak.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me from what Janine pulled on him a few days ago.
Okay. I didn't see that yet.
I didn't see that either, so we'll see. Let's just say, I did get a major arcana, the first card, but look, it's the Fool. So is that a new journey, a new beginning?
Well, the crossing over can be.
I got a yes.
You got a yes. So I would say
Maybe he passed away a while back.
maybe.
And maybe they had that stand-in, doing that show that he did with his wife and stuff, because you know how they do it. That's a creative yes. I don't know.
The Eight of Swords reminds me, because he didn't. In watching some of the videos, the memorial videos and stuff, he was saying he wasn't afraid to cross over. He wished that he says, I don't want to be younger. I just want time to stand still so I can see all of you, all of my fans that, made me who I am. So that kind of reminds me like he was, he wasn't afraid to go, but he kind of wanted to stay for his fans. That's why he said he did that concert.
That makes sense to the cards that flew out for me. The first one was the Six of Wands, and then I got the Wheel of Fortune. So some sort of personal victory there. Wheel of Fortune really changing things, something coming really full circle. But then it's like the cards just wanted to speak, and I got the Seven of Cups, which is dysfunction. There was a lot of dysfunction surrounding him.
Yeah.
The Nine of Pentacles, and then the Page of Swords.
Yeah. A lot of gossip and innuendo, a lot of dysfunction. That definitely goes with his early ages, his marriage to Sharon and everything else.
Right.
I do believe he and Sharon are probably actually soulmates, real soulmates. And but he was also, you got the Nine of Pentacles, the wealth, and he was very very wealthy. They managed to make a lot of money. And he even said, he goes, I didn't do this last concert for the money. He goes, I'm donating all of that to charity.
Right.
So, and I think with the Page of Swords, that's just a lot of gossip and innuendo, because he was known as the Prince of Darkness, and he's not. He's like, yeah, this is what I sing and this is what I do. But I think he totally had that persona for the stage, but when you got outside, and I think that's probably why the people enjoyed watching their reality show, The Osbournes, right? Because they got to see the other side of him. So,
Yeah, I saw an interview with him before he died, like a couple days before he died, because they were showing
Yeah.
his concert, no?
yeah.
And I was watching it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. He's sitting in this throne, and he's trying to sing. He's like, Ozzy. I've never been like a real fan of his, but
Oh, I
I
was.
didn't dislike him either.
Yeah.
And they did an interview. I watched an interview after that video that guy from the '90s, I forget what the mustache, the talk show host. He's trying to nail him.
Oh.
He was saying that
Yeah,
Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah, Geraldo.
And he was trying to nail him.
Jerry Rivers or whatever his real name is. He's such
Yeah,
a
he wasn't even Latino, huh?
he's a fake
And
he's a fake Latino.
and he was asking Ozzy, there's a lot of children that are watching you're listening to your music. It's
Satanic.
satanic, and they belong to these satanic. He said, how's that make you feel to be responsible? And Ozzy just says, look, hey man, I'm just doing my music, and I'm not trying to influence anyway in any type of negative way. He was a very English gentleman when he answered.
Oh yeah,
I have
absolutely.
to say.
And he goes, I feel like you all are like persecuting me for this.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, he was like, y'all are coming after me for this.
Yeah. I mean, if you do a certain type of music and kids take it and because
Well,
they think that.
to me, that was like the whole start of this downfall with nobody accepting responsibility for themselves. Let's blame it on somebody else. And God forbid the parents accept the fact that they weren't paying attention to their children. I mean, that stuff used to piss me off back then too.
Yeah.
Like, well, you parents need to be
So-
watching kids.
Now, with your pendulum, did we see your cards yet, Kaila? We saw
Yeah.
your cards, right? What
Yeah.
with the pendulum? Did you check to see if he was on the good side? You said.
All right. Is Ozzy Osbourne, the real Ozzy Osbourne, he has crossed over? Yes. Okay. Was Ozzy Osbourne for the good of humanity? Yes. He was not really the Prince of Darkness. Yeah. And that kind of goes with what Janine got. And
Okay.
Janine was kind of getting, and this would have been on the beyondmystic.net, the IAP. So if you guys want to go watch it, you'll have to go pay for it because it's a pay-per-view. But she was basically saying that it looked like he was very much so on the good side and very much might have even been working undercover. So
Wow.
might
And
have
when
been
Lynn says Janine, she means Tarot by Janine.
Janine.
You
Janine
can go to
Marshall.
tarotbyjanine.com. You can see some of her videos on YouTube because people snatch her videos from her
Yeah.
website. She's
Yeah.
been removed from YouTube. So some people snatch her videos off of her website and put them on YouTube. And that's really weird because they put her videos on YouTube and they don't get them snatched down. But if she gets on YouTube, they snatch them down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
She can't monetize, but they're
Makes no
monetizing
sense.
off of her. So if you guys see
Yeah.
that, just report it, please, because it's theft.
Yeah, and we learn from her. So we learn how to read tarot cards from her. So we kind of care about how she's
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
treated and respected for her work.
Yep.
So yeah, Ozzy, all right, hey, you can't judge a book by its cover, that's for sure.
Crazy Train. Yeah, that was actually one of my first concerts too. Was Ozzy. I saw him back, I think in 81, 82.
That was when he was at the highlight of his
Yeah.
career.
I think I don't know, I can't remember if it was Crazy Train or if it was the next album, Blizzard of Oz. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of those. But
Okay.
anyway, I digress. Well, let's go on to
All right, according to our cards, that's what we're getting. And excuse the noise here. That's my refrigerator still. So,
trying to run the show.
yeah, trying to run the show. If you want to see me get a new refrigerator, just comment down below. and write your request on $100 bill. So the next one is so we did Connie Francis, Chuck Mangione, Ozzy. Oh, so we'll do Hulk. The Hulk was younger than Ozzy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So let's see the person that we knew as the Hulk Hogan in public, or the real Hulk Hogan. Is he
Will the real Hulk Hogan show up?
Stand up. Hulk Hogan. Is he really passed on? Let's see. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he was 71, so he was a few years younger than Ozzy.
Okay, now my first card is not a major arcana, neither is the second card. The third card is a major arcana, so here we go. Has Hulk Hogan passed over? I got
The
a
real Hulk Hogan?
the
Or
real
did-
Hulk Hogan. I asked, yeah.
Okay.
I get a soft yes. So what does that mean? Is he gone?
Processed?
Or is he not? Yeah.
Processed?
Well, hey, look. I
Yeah.
get the Hierophant now. Sometimes the Hierophant, when we ask these types of questions, the Hierophant is like a teacher. He could be a priest, as you see. He could represent institutions like churches and these types of things. But when we do these types of questions, that can come up as the deep cult. The people that are
Especially
kind
when
of
you got it aspected there with that four cups. Yeah.
so.
I
Hulk
had the
Hogan. I don't
Hierophant
know
come up
about
too.
you. I don't know about him.
Might need to be diving a little bit more in.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
So
got
let's see
the,
what Kaila gets, and then we'll see what your pendulum gets.
this was my first card, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant,
Oh boy!
Five of Pentacles.
Wow. He could have been on the bad side, and now he's just being processed, and they're saying that he passed away.
Let's see what Lynn gets with the pendulum.
Yeah, it's recalibrating right at the second. I think this was a big one. It's like, let me recalibrate for this one because it's
Okay.
taking some big circle swings right now.
I see it. I can see it moving.
I loved Hulk Hogan as a kid. Well, let me say,
Me too.
when I was first introduced to him, I was a huge Andre the Giant fan. And then Hulk Hogan comes in, and of course, so he was a bad guy. So of course I didn't like him because he was going after Andre. But
You love to hate him.
yeah, absolutely. So
Me too.
okay, is the real person, soul that is Hulk Hogan? Has he really crossed over? No.
No.
Was he for the good side of humanity? No, I didn't think so. Has he capitulated? Yes. Have we been seeing the real person portraying himself on stage with the MAGA group and everything? Okay, so it's actually been him.
Has he been processed?
Has he been processed? Yes.
Therefore, that's why she got the Ten of Swords, probably.
Yeah.
Swords.
Maybe. But is he going to be put to death for his processing? No. Okay. So did Hulk Hogan ever do anything bad with the littles? No. Okay. So that's probably why he's not being executed.
Yeah,
But-
he even said that he did some crazy things.
Well, and
I mean,
a lot
did
of
you-
the wrestlers did. I mean, they were all hopped up on, not on
Drugs.
steroids, but then they were doing cocaine and everything else to keep up, and they were in so much pain. I mean, so then they're doing probably painkillers and everything else. I mean, so many of the old wrestlers have, ended up a lot of times in jail for beating their wives or this, that, or the other, and it's a bad cycle for them. It really is.
Even the main WWF guy, that Ed McMahon, not Ed McMahon. His
And
last
it's
name is-
WWE now because they got sued by the World Wildlife Foundation years ago. That's why they had to change it to WWE.
Yeah, the big boss. What was his name? McMahon.
Ed McMahon, not Ed.
You know who I'm talking about. He's the big boss. He's the one that.
I can see Jim McMahon.
Yeah, he's the one that wrote all the scripts and everything like
Yeah.
that. Then he tried to go too far to say something about him and his daughter. And his
Yeah.
daughter says, no, you're not going to say that. But it was
Yeah.
all an act because, he liked to cash in. And I liked Hulk Hogan too. I liked him too. But my big hero was Dusty Rhodes.
Ah,
I
Dusty.
remember him.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes. I mean, he must have been from Louisiana or something because he act like a brother, where he talk and that Southern thing that he had. And I also like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's all scripted. So, Hulk. That's what we get about Hulk Hogan with the cards and the pendulum. So
Vince McMahon. Sorry.
Vince
Vince.
McMahon, exactly. Yeah, that guy's a strange one.
Yeah.
And he stepped down too. So they probably got him too. So yeah, he wasn't a great guy like he portrayed to be.
There you go.
Former WWE head Vince McMahon makes rare public statement on Hawks. Okay. They probably let him out of the, they have a special on Netflix too about that whole thing.
The
So,
wrestling, whole
yeah,
wrestling.
yeah, I watched both of those specials. So he wasn't a great person. A lot of times when we see these celebrities and they seem like really nice, warm, great people, sometimes they're not.
You
It's just an
never know.
act. So that's
Yeah.
what we get according to the cards. And we are card readers, so we're just reading the cards. Don't try not to come for us because we're just reading what we get in the cards. And if you have anything else differently, if you know them personally, or
Yeah.
if you go to
Let us
that
know.
house or something like that, please comment down below and let's discuss it in the comments. Right?
All right.
All
Let's
right.
our baby, the baby of the group. Malcolm.
The baby of the group, Jamal Michael,
Malcolm Jamal.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, the one that I met years ago, and he seemed like a really warm person,
Yeah. Yeah.
really nice, and just great. So let's see what we get. Is he really gone?
He was born in 1970.
Wow.
10 years older than our lovely little Kaila.
Yep.
Okay, I should rephrase my question because I asked, is he really gone? But I should have said, is he really
Crossed over.
crossed over and not
Yeah.
in acid? Is he
Go
gone? He's gone.
Yeah. Go
Is
ahead.
he gone? He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. But that's for freedom. You see, look, for freedom,
Yep.
to kind of get loose, freedom. It's not because he left because he needed money. He left because this represents a freedom, independent card. But I did say, is he gone? He's gone, but and that's at the bottom of the deck right here. So he went out with a blast. But I'm going to rephrase my question, see if he actually passed over.
Yeah. What did you get? What did you get, Kaila?
Interesting. I got the 7 of Cups.
Oh, another more illusions again, huh?
7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and then the 5 of Wands.
So
like
close to Ozzy's
conflict.
cards. That's interesting.
Yeah,
So close.
conflict among groups, inner conflict, some sort of, even this is like a depressive card, something you're not seeing. And so I rephrased again and I asked, is he really dead? And got the Page of Pentacles, which is like a soft yes.
I got that too, Page of Pentacles. So I got a soft yes, but this looks like hiding card because I actually asked, did he pass over? And this is like a hiding card, even though it looks like a little funeral scene or something like that.
Yeah.
But this person is actually meditating, and there's 4 swords. You can't really see it here, but there's 4 swords, and there's one down here that's hiding. So this card usually represents something in hiding. And I got the page of, and I got this. I got the this is the last card, and he was actually swimming. They're saying that he was actually swimming.
Yeah. Dragged by the current off the coast of Costa Rica.
So, and it's also a vulnerability card. So maybe he's vulnerable with that type of story. But I get that he's in hiding.
Okay.
Let's see what you get with your.
Okay. Is the real Malcolm Jamal Warner crossed over? No.
Hiding.
Is the real Malcolm Jamal Warner a good guy? Was he always a good guy on the good side? Yes. I'm going to ask this because he was a child star. Was he exposed to all the happenings? Yes. Was he a victim of that as well? Yes. Oh, shit. I'm getting chills with that one. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Was he working for the White Hats? No. Okay. Is he in hiding? Okay. Did the White Hats help him hide? Okay. There we go.
Yeah, he just wanted out, and so he comes through as a good guy, and that's when I met him, when I hugged him, and he hugged me. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy is so special, so warm, and
Yeah.
I just feel the goodness coming from him. Just that really nice, like if I was hugging one of my nephews,
Yep.
I'm
still, oh my God, he's reaching out with that one. I wonder if he starts to speak out about it, like Corey Feldman. So,
sometimes when they do go into hiding like that, sometimes they come back as somebody else,
yep.
like the fittest flat earther. Fittest flat earther, ciao, how you doing out there? I think he watched our video though.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I post the video, I tagged him, and you can tag people that other. You can see who's using you.
Okay.
So I think he watched the video. But maybe he's going to come back because he's a musician. I didn't know he was a musician. He's a really big time bass player. So watch out
Oh,
for somebody that looks
yeah.
like Malcolm Warner that plays the bass in the next few years. In the
And
next
let's
year.
see, Jimi Hendrix was a really good guitar player. And oh, Morgan Freeman likes to play the guitar too, doesn't he?
Oh,
I've
yes.
never seen him actually play the guitar, but I do know that he has a jazz club with
Yeah.
all these musicians. And
Right.
I actually did a video on him. I gotta post it. I'm gonna post it on both
Mhm.
channels.
Well,
On
and
Morgan Freeman.
interestingly, that was it Jim Morris from
The
the
Doors.
Doors and Jimi Hendrix were good friends. And Tommy Lee Jones just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, popped up in the 90s as an actor.
Mm.
And him and Morgan Freeman are really good friends.
Wait, they're saying that Tommy Lee Jones. The Fittest Flat Earther saying Tommy Lee Jones was that other rocker, Steve.
Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's right. Not Jim Morrison. I'm sorry. They said Jim Morrison might have been Rush Limbaugh.
If
I'd
you
heard
look at if you look at Rush Limbaugh, you can kind of see a guy that was kind of good looking at one time. When he gets older, he's just kind of changes a little. I can kind of see that in him.
yeah.
And I could also see Morgan Freeman, and because Morgan
Jimmy.
Freeman did a show called Zoom back in the day for children,
Yeah.
and he used to dress up as. I used to love him back then. He used to dress up as what's his name again? Oh,
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix, yeah, with afro and a thing.
Yeah.
So he's putting those together, and you all check out the flattest. Not, I think he resent me for saying that because he's fit. I'll let y'all take over.
Mercury retrograde. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then we're just getting off of vacation, so hey, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
so that's what we get from Connie Francis. Connie Francis was on a good side, and she's just was a singer that got lucky. Chuck Mangione was a really good musician, and he kind of got lucky as well. We went to Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne, even if he looked like the satanic devil,
Of
whatever,
darkness.
darkness, the king of darkness. From our cards and the pendulum, it seems like he was always on a good side. I guess he's just playing a part like a lot of people do. And then the Hulk Hogan, would seem like your best friend and your buddy, hey, your dude, and everything like that, and just good guy. Doesn't seem like he was really, really good, according to our cards and the pendulum, which is kind of disappointing, but it's not surprising.
Yeah.
And then Malcolm Jamal Warner, that I actually got to actually feel and touch, he felt like a good person, and according to our cards and the pendulum, he's a good person, and he's actually hidden away somewhere. He hid away, and oh yeah, Connie's really gone, Chuck is really gone, and Hulk is not. They're
No.
processing him probably. And Lynn said Ozzy was really gone, right? He's really gone, right? We got that he was
Yeah.
really gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the Parkinson's and everything else, his body was
Right.
killing him.
Yeah, he was
So,
really good
and
too.
there's so many deep dives we could do on that. What I find interesting, and it was really nice that we had more good than dark side, especially with the famous
True.
people out of this group.
Yeah. Florida on the radio station, they were speaking about, three celebrities, that number three, like there's
Yeah.
usually something about
There's
three
always
of them
three.
going all
Comes
Yeah.
in
at once,
threes.
Yeah.
right? But of course, in this case, there were more like
Yeah.
following. But was that a sign in some way? Maybe we can ask.
You want to do a 3 card pull on that?
Yeah.
Okay, was that a sign that they all went all together? Or close? I get a Queen of Wands, and I get a soft yes, and the Two of Wands. So I get the Queen of Wands came first.
So cards flying. I have three of cups, the 10 of pentacles. Interesting. And notice we are talking about three people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the three of cups.
Yep. So it looks like it was a sign, maybe, huh?
Yeah.
She came out first. And then I get the soft yes here. That is incredible. And I also get a soft yes at the bottom of the deck too. So I don't know how they just kind of plan these things, and there's a
Well,
lot that we still.
then it could be, like you said, some of their deaths might have happened a little bit earlier, but then they released them like this then.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That would make sense because I got the Knight of Wands,
Yeah.
the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Wands
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
pulled.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they released all of their deaths in particular. There's
Yeah,
probably something with the numbers and the days and everything else.
that's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Because
would be
even the white
another
hats
deep
use
dive.
numbers, right, Kyla?
Sorry?
Even the white hats use numerology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all do. They all use astrologers. They all
Signs.
use tarot
Yeah.
card readers. They use it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And that's what we get for these the celebrity deaths for these celebrities, and we'll put their pictures up on the video. So if you all want to, if you know anything differently, or if you think something differently, please go ahead and write it down in the comments. We'd like to hear more from you all. We'd like to thank you all for watching our video and continue to watching. And Kyla's going to tell you where we can be seen, found, and heard.
All right, so we are on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. We have a community there, and we're also on Instagram. So please join us there as well. And we thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now remember, we will never contact you first for anything, so please beware of scammers. And we will see you all soon.
And please continue to do your own research. Just
Of
don't listen to
course.
us. Thank you
Bye,
for watching.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.